video chat portion of Uru's Q&A.
That's a lot of pinning. That's a lot of pinning.
So anyways...
You just scroll.
Oh, everybody, thanks for scroll through.
Alright, so...
Please let me know if I pinned something wrong. I don't know what you guys are.
Well, anyways, welcome everyone to the second part of the 2019...
That's a lot of questions.
With Uru-Chan. Alright. So to get started...
Also, Ivy, if you're gonna pin like all the questions, that's still a lot of scrolling.
Alright, so I would say we start from the top and work our way down. So the first person here, let me find him in the chat here, is Mr. Animator. Alright, you now have the ability to talk. At least from what I know. Let me see here.
Oh,
wait a minute. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna give you a roll, which I know works.
Oh, okay, you can hear me.
Yes, I can.
So the question which I want to ask you about is about John. When he was younger, right, in middle school, when his ability was 1.2. My question about John is about what abilities can he do before he met Claire?
Ooh. I don't know if I can answer that question. Say that anything like around the 1 to 1.5 range is not very useful. Kind of the equivalent of not having an ability. With Evie, that has the illumination 1.5. So John is between would be between a cripple and having the ability illumination. Yeah, that's my answer. Anything else? Okay, bye-bye.
Who's next?
Is Alex alive? Okay. The next person should be Lady Elemental. If Alex is alive.
I see Lady Elemental is unmuted. Hello?
Hello? Okay, I guess we'll put that for later.
There.
Their mic isn't working?
I don't know. Okay. Okay. I think we're just gonna skip for now and then go back. Oh. Wait, what? They typed. Just to keep this short, I think you can go to Lionel's first. And yikes, that question. Okay. If Alex. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, Lionel's, you can. No, you cannot. Oh. Alex.
It's okay, guys. Take your time.
I'll read it. Christ, I don't know what's happening.
I think her internet might be acting up.
No, I said. Well, okay, hold on. She typed something. She's. Oh yeah, her internet's probably acting up. So I said we can just skip it for now and go back, and that way the next person would be Elaine Knowles if Alex would.
I'll remove pins. I'll remove the pins as you.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
What's happening?
Are you good?
Hello.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
About time.
Why can I not hear?
Can you hear us? Okay. So,
Okay.
Lady Elementals has some issues with internet, I think.
Alright.
So, we're skipping and going back later.
Okay.
So, next will be Elena's.
Alright. I did
Yeah.
unmute Elena. Unfortunately, I think
She left the call.
Yes.
You got it handled, Lady? Okay.
Even in the
You
chat.
can go back to Lady then.
Okay. Is she back in the chat yet?
Yes. Lady is here.
Alright, I am now... Oh, sorry. Alright. It looks like they're muted from their side.
From their side.
Yes,
Maybe
they
we can
have
unmute
the...
yourself and ask a question.
They have the role that should allow them to talk.
Okay.
Give me just
Yikes.
a minute here.
Are they server muted?
No, they're not.
Okay.
Double checking the permissions.
No, you can talk now. And no one needs to mute themselves because we'll mute you for you.
Yeah. Alright. You should be able to talk.
Yeah, you have access to talk now, Lady. If Yikes.
Okay, let's just skip her for now and then go on to the next person.
Okay.
Okay.
So...
Okay. Oh, they don't. Okay, they can't
Elaine,
hear
the
her.
decent person.
What is the question? Okay, I'll just say the question. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Did John ever copy Wenqi's ability in episode 130, the one where John beats the mid-tier students when Serafina got kidnapped?
I don't know if I want to answer that. I guess no, he didn't. Clarification, no, he didn't. Okay.
Okay, then next shall be
Elaine's
Elena.
a decent person, gang.
Is Elena back in here? No, she's not. So we'll skip that.
And I don't see Archie in here. Oh wait, there she is. Okay.
Hello.
Archie, you should have access to talk now.
Thank you so much for spending like an hour with us. So what is your opinion on the Pokemon Sword and Shield game? Like, what's your... I know you're gonna get like flooded with an ordinary question, so...
That's cool, thanks. Well, there's at first, but I read like a lot of reviews online criticizing about how like Pokemon isn't really like evolving as a game. And I was gonna play it, but I don't have the Switch. And then I thought about maybe the game, but then I was like, I don't know if I want to just like $1 down for like a Pokemon game. That's kind of
that makes sense.
But I might not play it. I still haven't decided yet, but I'm leaning towards a no.
Okay. It's also nice to finally see you taking a break for once. Like, you actually really deserve it. You've done so much for us. Thank you.
Really, thank you. I always feel really bad when I go on break because I know that everybody's waiting every week. So, I'm just kind of relieved that people are supporting this decision and it's cool, you know. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks for
Very
waiting.
good.
Yeah.
First in would be Mads Kruk and his question. Let's see here. Let's talk. Ooh, that's weird. Guess we can skip him. Next.
I think we can wait like maybe like 5 seconds, and if they don't reply right away, we can just go on to the next person
Okay.
later, you know?
Sure.
All right. So I don't see the next person in the voice call. So I guess Jamal will be next. Let me get him unmuted here.
Okay.
Up.
Well,
Okay.
oh, he left.
Okay. Luck be darned. Let's up.
To Jelly's question.
I guess Jelly. Let me see if I can find him in this web.
All the way in the bottom.
All right, here we go. Let's see here. Let's get you access. All right, Jelly should be able to talk.
He's just muted himself.
Oh crap! Alright, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. My question is, what color are Sarah's highlights? Are they yellow or are they green? Because I think I heard like a bunch of people like
We were talking
speculate.
about this earlier, actually.
Or yeah,
they're-
I don't know.
Sarah's highlights are yellow green, so they're like right in between.
Okay.
I think we specified as a lime green, a Crayola color.
I guess.
Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Anything else?
Okay. So my second question would be: is William's hair naturally like that, or is it gelled?
I think it's Joe.
Just wanted to ask that.
Do they use the same gel?
Okay.
Alright, thanks.
All right. So it looks like the next person on the list is Mega Master because I do not see BB or Bebo or whatever the name is in the call. So let me get you set up here. All right, you should be able to talk.
All right. So first off, thank you so much for doing Unordinary. I love it. And my question is John's or sensing passive sensed visually, or is it one of the other senses?
It's one of the other senses.
Oh, interesting. Are we going to see it like from his perspective at some point?
In a sense, we kind of already do. Whenever somebody activates their ability, there's kind of like this glow around them. That's how I try to show it to the audience anyway.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
All right, let's see here. Xantos, you are next. Can you set up now?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Is Xantos talking?
I don't think so.
I don't see the green circle
I don't
highlighted.
see it. Thank you.
Looks like
Can
Oh,
anybody
hi.
hear me?
There.
Now we can.
Oh, hi. Hi. Okay, first of all, thank you, Uru-Chan, for this opportunity, and thank you for the hard work. Fantastic. This award that we are all following. So, to my question, I'm gonna ask you about the morals of the character, and when you are portraying characters that have different ability, and how do you approach a story and the influence of your own morality in some cases? For example, the clash of ideas between John and recently John versus Remy have different abilities, and you feel closer to some of them, and if you actually feel closer, do you stay neutral or you want to play your own morality in the story? Thank you.
You were like kind of cutting in and out there, but I think I got the gist of the question. Quality of the characters, huh? With that, I guess every single character I know has like a base personality that they work off of. Like for example, John goes off of like his anger, emotional, and let's say Arlo is very logical, and Remy is very righteous. Is like more cool and chill. So those are kind of what I started with, and then complicated. I just try to put myself in those people's shoes. I disconnect from myself. It's not about what I think. It's about what I think the characters are thinking at the time, and spend a lot of time every single week in every character's head trying to figure out exactly what they'll say in each situation. So it's really just thinking. I get a lot of perspective actually from reading through comments of my webtoon. So that helps me a lot. So you guys keep commenting. But everybody's perspectives like kind of helps me learn more, and then just taking in a lot of media like on YouTube, you know, from movies and TV shows, that helps a lot too. And also that and I have this personal interest in psychology, so I was good interested in as well. So yeah, that's kind of I hope that answers your question, or most of it.
Yeah, that was it. That was a great answer. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
No more questions. I give time to other people to have their questions.
Thank you. Yep.
Okay, and so next it looks like the gullible orange. All right, let's see here.
Who's that? The gullible orange?
Take a shot every time someone says thank you.
All right, here we go. You should be able to talk, gullible orange.
Hi.
Hi. So, like, before Sarah kind of got, like, friends with John, she had, like, really long hair.
Yes. Oh, are you there?
Oh, yeah, can you hear me?
Now I can.
Okay, so before Sarah, like, became friends with John, she had kind of long hair, but then she chopped them all off. So why would she chop off her hair in sentence?
I think like so in the story, hair is like a change in their hair is kind of symbolic of like a change in their personality. As for extensions, I wasn't really thinking about that one, to be honest. I think it's nice to be able to change between two different hairstyles. And also her hair was based off of like I think that it still exists. Like, well, obviously it still exists, but that much thought put into it, to be honest. But the chopping of her hair was symbolic of her kind of putting an end to that like perfect Sarah persona.
Okay, thanks.
All right. And so let's see here if I can find them. Manga Teacher Crash is next. You should be able to talk.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
We can hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. So I was wondering if you ever had to cut something big or small due to a time constraint, and did you regret not putting it.
Let me see. I've definitely had to cut things out because of time constraints. It was never in panels. When I see like one transition from another, like it's not that like one panel isn't that necessary. I have to cut that out. In events, not really. Not at the time anyway. There are times where I go back and I'm like, oh, I should have added this in, but at the time, I never purposefully cut out any large events. I'll split a chapter in half. So I'll shorten a chapter, but I'll yeah, I guess I guess I would shorten the chapter if I really can't make it, just to make sure that I get that important detail in.
All right, thank you for doing this for everyone.
No problem. Thanks for coming.
And so next up will be Weil. You should have talked, Weil.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
You're up. I'll go ahead and ask a question.
My question is, how are the characters' names supposed to be pronounced?
How are the characters named what? Sorry, I missed the last part.
How are, like, the cast of characters' names or how are they supposed to be pronounced?
Oh, okay. Pronounce them, John, Arlo, Serafina. I pronounce Blake. I missed someone else important. Oh, Remy. Elaine. Cecile. And Juan. Wait, I'm missing some characters. Just people off the top of my head. Like, is there anyone you have like a question about specifically?
Oh, also, about the extra bonus chapter and the end where it says an ordinary is coming back late November. Is there like a meaning behind the different font and color of the UN part?
No.
No? Okay, thanks.
Got him there.
All right, and so next up will be Sinkiju, although they want a staff member to read that out, so we're going to have Deluxe read those out.
Can you try that?
What is that?
So the next person is Sinjiku, but they don't want to speak, so we're going to have Deluxe reiterate those questions.
Okay.
Alright. Will fan translating Unordinary on the Line webtoon app be available in the future? I'm not sure about
hopefully.
that question.
So you mean like you want to volunteer translate? Like is that what I'm getting?
No, I
Definitely
think
in another language.
I think what Jiku means is there's a translation option for a lot of the webtoons on the app. And it's only available for certain webtoons, and Unordinary is not available. Hopefully sometime in the future.
Wait, so it's only in English right now?
Right now it's on the translation. On the translation site, it's only available in English.
Oh, okay.
Technically, I think it's in Japanese as well if you go on the Japanese line site.
I think that one was canceled off.
Not available for translation, for fan translation right now, but hopefully in the future it will be. Yeah.
Alright. Next question is the font used for the times where intense dialogue happens handwritten or an actual font? episode 54 when John finally snapped out on Arlo, Ventus, and Megalee's entrapment and shouted, "Arlo!" So he's asking if that portion of the dialogue was handwritten or a font.
Oh no, that's a font. I think. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. That's a font. What font I used? I don't think I ever used it afterwards. But it is a font.
I don't think so.
That.
Alright. Let's see here.
That one had multiple questions.
Yeah, I know. I'm still going over it. Alright. One of them is from Ash, or Corruption. How many students are there in Wellston? Population like?
Students in Wellston, probably like at least 500. The population, like.
I think he wants clarification on the percentages.
Oh, the percentages? Oh boy.
And you don't have to answer that one if you don't want.
Percentages are, for now, like, they're still the same as what I've
Last time?
in the past, I guess. Once we move
we have records of that.
more into the world, just know that I think the most important thing is that high tiers are really, 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 really rare.
What percentage of that population skips class?
Just say really, really, really rare.
Reiterating, large portion of that population skips class.
Wow, no wonder we see all the students only coming around during the fight scene.
Alright, the next question is, how does Heinz's ability work? So his ability is catch up, right?
Just like catches up to people, you know? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a speed ability, pretty much. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people.
Yes, we're aware of that. We're aware.
So, all right. Speaking of Heinz ketchup, half and half is next. So let's see if we can find some half and half.
Something half and half.
Yep.
I don't think he's here.
Oh wow. Okay then.
Wait, what about Kara? Didn't Kara send one right after Senjiku?
Did they?
Not that was approved.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
So let's see. Thai animations. Looks like they are next. Let me get them set up. And they should be able to talk now.
Hello?
Hello, what's up?
Hey, Uru. Love your series, by the way. I seriously enjoy it. But here are two of my questions. So my first one is, if an ordinary were to have a not fighting game, like an actual video game, like what type of game would it be? Like, would it be RPG? Would it be fighting, like somewhere along the lines of that?
Oh yeah, I think I saw your question yesterday, and I think I said it'd probably be like a 2D game, like one of the versus games. That's
like Smash
at the moment. I kind of like Smash, but like the other one. Oh, I don't know what it's called.
You cut out for a bit.
Yeah, roasted so hard, but the one where it's like a versus, right? And it's like
Street Fighter?
Blaze Blue? Guilty Gear?
Blaze Blue Cross Battle?
Probably. You're probably thinking of Street Fighter, but yeah. Or Tekken, something like that.
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Mortal Kombat. There we go.
It's fine. It's
Or
fine.
that style, that general style.
All right. So 2D fighters. All right. All right. My second question is, so from the mangas I read, are you planning to use any inspiration from other manga like Fairy Tail, My Hero, like Black Clover, or any type of shonen for like some characters' abilities?
Inspiration from other characters' abilities?
Yeah, from like different mangas.
I mean,
my crystal ball says ask again later.
inspirations from a lot of places, and then I come up with a lot of them on my own too. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
There's gonna be a lot of abilities that I'm gonna be needing. So, don't worry about it.
It's fine. Thank you.
No problem.
Also, Mad C Talk in chat said to read out his. So he asked, or they asked, have you ever played / watched any of the Danganronpa like games / shows?
Any of the what?
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa?
Yes.
Oh, Danganronpa. Oh.
What is that?
It's the it's like this game where it's like there's like it's like a class based thing, but they're all in like trapped in some sort of like death game, kind of like Saw, but
And an evil bear controls most of it.
yeah, it's like Saw but anime and it's
nope, I haven't.
It's a visual.
yeah, if you've never heard of it, you probably shouldn't just go on then.
Yep.
Okay.
Do we need to be worried about you?
Okay, next should be Crusaded.
All right, let me get Crusade here. All right, I'm getting you set up, and you should be ready to talk.
No.
I think they're muted. Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, so I was wondering if John, like, if any characters could be pushed way too hard in Wilston to the point where they actually die.
Yes.
Oh.
Right. And also I was wondering, how do characters like get money and stuff like that? Because I saw that John and Sarah were enjoying boba, so I was wondering because it does cost money. So I don't know if it's like, communism or something like that.
Wow.
Wow.
The students get their money from their parents, and their parents get their money from working. So.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
Doesn't anybody ever write a story about a student that's a bank robber?
All right. Thanks, Uru. I really love your work. Keep it up.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, so Lord of Death is next, but I don't believe they are here.
Wait, who's the next question?
Okay then. Gandalf.
Oh, Lord of Death.
Gandalf, where's Gandalf?
Is Gandalf also not here?
It looks like Gandalf is not here.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Questions.
So,
Then Fate. Oh, she has a sword voice. So unless someone else wants to read this.
Blue Peg is here. Oh, wait.
Read, Alex.
Read Fate's question.
Was when did Claire go to talk? When did Claire go to talk / cry to William? Was it during the time John was king, or was it after he beat his class up? If it was during his reign, did William follow up with John?
I will not answer that question. Yeah.
Okay. On the off topic, what are your thoughts on Dice in its current place in this story?
Second part?
What are your thoughts on Dice in its current place in the story?
I gotta catch up on that. I gotta catch up on that.
series
Holy
got so
crap.
boring after like 100 episodes. I'm sorry, but there's
we're not gonna discuss that.
Not gonna discuss about it.
Okay, and Vortex is next.
Wait, who is?
Vortex, down there. I can
Where are we on this list? I'm
Last question.
At the bottom, near the bottom.
Oh, so Blue Peg.
Yeah.
Oh,
We just
okay.
did Fate,
Never mind.
so.
All right, Vortex. Let me see if I can find you. You should be at the bottom of the list here, and I am now giving you access to speak. You should be able to speak now.
Hi. And what age was an ordinary intended for?
It's for all ages, honestly. I guess
My second question was, how did you come up with each ability for the characters?
For John, I had it in mind, like, since close to the beginning. I'll tell later. For Arlo and Remy, I made it up on the spot. Like, I also made it up on the spot. For Sarah, I kind of made it up on the spot too. Lan was because I thought the group needed a healer.
Okay. Next is going, and then I think after that we're going to go back up the list.
What about Ninja?
Where's Ninja?
In the pinned message, Ninja ASF.
I can't see those. Those are very high up. We're just gonna that was before this, so and I got pinned later. So we're gonna.
Take your time.
Oh, okay. Boeing doesn't have a mic. So how do you make sure that the reactions of the characters and their interactions are realistic and believable? Yeah.
Oh, I think this is kind of like a follow-up question to, I think Xantos asked this, right? Much just like, yeah, I just sit around and I think about it a lot. And I just try to imagine this scenario in my head, and when I watch it over, like, was that satisfying? Did that make sense? And that's kind of what I do.
Oh yeah. Now we're gonna go straight up back the list. Did any of the people that got skipped come back? Heleno's assassin? Dippo? Half and half? No. Okay, Ninja then.
We did Ninja, right? Or we haven't done Ninja, right?
We haven't done Ninja.
Okay. Well, Ninja's here.
Yes. Alex?
Wait a minute.
Alex.
You know what? I'll just read his question then.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ninja's question was, how long do you plan to work on Unordinary, and what do you have planned for the future IRL? Also, you rock, Uru.
Thanks.
Oh, there it is.
I already forgot the question.
I'll read it again. It's how long do you plan to work on Unordinary?
Oh, okay. Probably. I mean, there's gonna be at least another season, so I mean, another 3 or 4 years is a safe bet.
Okay. And there's a second part. It's what do you have planned for the future IRL?
Oh, IRL. Okay.
Yeah.
Write more stories, I guess. Travel a lot.
Unordinary Part 2.
Unordinary. Alternate universe.
I don't know.
Generations.
Yeah, stuff like that.
So do we just go down the pinned list or what?
I think I'm gonna go straight up.
Only pinned in the pin list. The only question skip because
Lexi, you're cutting out.
Cut out, Lexi. Yeah.
But they weren't here, so that's why we skipped them.
What?
They weren't here, so we skipped them.
Okay, got it.
Okay, the last two I will let Deluxe verify first. But we're gonna go straight up the list.
Alright.
If anyone's here, is landings? No. Yeah. 7 minutes. What are you guys counting? Okay. Well, I guess we can just ignore the verification thing.
I mean, so before we continue, Ninja, feel free to unmute yourself from it. You should be able to talk. Feel free to say whatever you want to say. Sorry about that.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh god, now I don't know what to say.
Oh, you can just say hi.
Tell her that you love her.
Blame
I guess
Alex,
just thank you
Ilse's
for
fault.
I guess just like thank you for writing this series because I've had like a great time reading this. I would sit here at night rereading chapters over and over. That's how I spent my free time.
Oh, thanks. That means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you like this story.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you rock, Uru.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, there are 2 new questions, so are we gonna?
Yes, if Lux is here. Yes.
Let's see.
Yes, I'm here. I'm just
Alright,
deciding.
so.
But we have more times.
Okay.
Alright, give me just a minute. And, Ankle, you are now unmuted. And.
Ankle, you muted yourself. you can unmute by pressing the little mic button in the bottom left if you're on a computer.
The one with the line on it.
Yes.
Um.
Fighting ankles.
He's busy fighting ankles.
The jokers are literally texting me through all this.
He's too busy fighting an ankle. I guess we'll just read it. Question mark. Did you think when you started writing an ordinary that it would have such a large impact on people, or that it would become so popular so quickly?
No.
Hell no.
I was just writing it for fun.
I like that. I like that.
I feel like most people who write stories, they write it because they really like writing stories. They really love what they do. They're not really in it for, trying to get big or anything like that. That's not their main reason anyway.
That's
Yeah,
what her
that's
outer
a side
voice
bonus.
says. Her inner voice is like, pay me.
Pay me before I become an engineer again. Okay, I think. Do we have new questions?
Yes,
Has it
we
still
have
always
some
been salty?
questions. Deluxe is still approving them, so.
Should we just go back up and ask all the questions we missed?
I'm putting some black checks on.
Let's actually just. I have one that I'm approving here. I'm gonna put like some other remote. But can we do Edgy's question?
Has it still always been salty?
You're the one unmuting people.
Oh
They don't
Shake my
have
head.
a mic, so I guess I'll ask the question here. They're asking if Cecile has always been salty.
Probably not always, but recently definitely.
Not all.
That sounds a little spoilery, like.
Alright,
I
spoiler
feel like
territory?
that could be a spoiler.
A pretty sad life if you were always salty.
I don't know. I mean, I've
She
been
just
salty
played
most of my life, and look at me.
Okay, well, there is one after the yeehaw. So
Yeah,
let me
y'all
see if I
yeehaw.
can find them here.
They are here.
Yeehaw. That's an interesting name you got there.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, this is like all the other
You
Cranston
are
questions
now
that were
unmuted.
answered.
So.
Mine's in here somewhere. Oh, right here.
They themselves are muted. Muted yourself.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Oh, they don't have a mic. Okay. Are the higher ranked people in the government full of powerful people? Or how about the president? Is he like mega strong?
I actually want to know that too. Like, if it's somebody that's freaking weak, then With the actual head.
know if there's a president, but yes, they are very strong.
Okay.
You have to be very powerful in order to be high up in the government, solely based off your intellect. You have to be powerful and smart to be part of the government. So
like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Got it.
More like
Okay.
It's like John Wick.
John Wick. Yeah.
Near the end of an ordinary John starts to remind me
And
of
chocolate
Luch.
All right, chocolate. Just saw you there. I'm unmuting you now. You should now be able to speak.
They themselves are muted again.
Hello?
Hello.
I hear you.
So my question is, who was the funnest character for you to create personality-wise? Like, who is the most interesting one in your perspective?
Arlo.
I really like John. I think he's really fun to write.
Oh.
Because he's all over the place. He's a big mess.
Duh. Why did I even think of that?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you for your time.
All right. Who has
Are
the
we just
most
gonna-
room for growth? Is that a spoiler?
Continue going down the list or go
Is
back?
Kai next? Or
Well, we have to just wait a bit for the check marks to come. Okay.
There we go.
Kai is next. I will unmute you.
He has no mic. Middle of
Oh,
the
he
night.
doesn't? Okay.
Oh, right.
The question
What's-
is, oh, you can do it.
No, you can do it.
Okay. What's Cecile's passive?
I can't
So that's
answer
a-
that.
Yeah, we thought so.
Good try. Good try.
Good try.
Good try.
Yeah. Oh, anybody
Oh,
here?
right.
Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna just give like a PSA real quick. If you do have a mic or you can't do a mic, put that in with your question, just so we know.
Yes. Joe asked in the chat, will we ever get a map of the school?
Probably eventually, hopefully. That's not a very good answer, but it's my answer.
I like how you set the time frame.
Okay, and this goes going again.
Yeah, I guess so. If I'm correct, they only asked one question in the beginning anyways, so.
Yeah.
Let me get you unmuted here, so you should be able to speak.
Hello, sorry for the earlier for stuttering. My second question was going to be about the art style within Unordinary Season 2. Is there going to be like minor changes to the art style for you to be more comfortable drawing Uru-Chan? By the way, your works. I like your work. I really like it. I'm a fan.
Thank you. I think the mood will probably be different. On like any specific art style change. The one that I have right now, I'm pretty comfortable with. But I think the mood will be different.
I see the mood will be different. Thank you a lot, Uru-Chan. And thank you as well, Alex, and everyone.
No
problem. Have a nice day.
All right. Let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna approve this one, and we're gonna go for this one next. Archie, you should have access
Okay.
to speak.
Hello, it's me again. So I have two questions. So I know that you played board games in your free time. Which ones do you play? Because I honestly go on my screen like 24/7.
I play a lot. I play Seven Wonders a lot. I like Avalon. Star Galactica, that one's okay. Arkham Horror. Oh man, the list goes on.
What are like your main favorites? I
The
guess
one
I can
that I
like.
play the most is probably Seven Wonders.
Okay.
And I play Arkham Horror a lot. So.
Okay. And then my second question, I know that you went to China recently. What was your favorite memory from that?
Probably seeing my family. Yeah, I have extended family there, so it's nice to see everyone again. It's been like a year since I've gone back, so.
What's weird about Unordinary, so in Central Time, it came out on the May 23rd, and that's my birthday, so when I found that out, I was like flipping all over the place.
Really? Well, belated birthday of 4 or 5 months late, but.
But thank you so much. Like this is like probably this is something that I look forward to every week. Even though you're on hiatus, I just keep rereading it and rereading it. It's really good.
Learn anything new when you reread? Do you catch anything?
Yeah, I noticed that a lot.
I'm just looking for spelling mistakes.
Grammar Nazi over here.
But can you
I
blame
remember that
him?
one chapter where everybody went off because that spelling mistake.
Let's see here. Okay.
Are there any leftover people who haven't gotten their approved answers yet?
Mr. Fox.
Check that.
There's a morally ambitious astronaut that just asked a question.